morning, people. It's Thursday the 29th of April, and it's a cold start today. We stayed last night in Market Drayton, nice little town, did a little bit of shopping, relaxed for a little bit. Still waiting to hear what's going to happen with the lock gate on the Middlewich branch. So today we're still going to keep his fingers crossed and hope for the best and still keep heading that way. We're going to just call and get some water. We've got a flight of 5, and then we've got the lovely Ordland flight of 50. So looking forward to that. But anyway, the sun's up, we're belly full of breakfast, and it's onwards and upwards at 7 o'clock in the morning. So nice fresh early start. I'll catch you later.
Paul walking ahead to the top of this little flight that we're coming up to. Can't remember the name of it. Orderly, I think. Yeah, you pass some beautiful countryside up this way. There's lots and lots of cows, not so many sheep. It's all about the cows in this county, I think. Like I'm filming him while he's filming me. Look at that.
Right, we're just coming up to the Adderley flight at the top lock there. Just been past a lovely house that some lucky devils have just bought. First lock for the day. Let's see if they're being kind to us. But my money's on they're going to be empty. But we'll see. And guess what? By the sound of the noise, I'm sure you can tell I was right. Never mind. Good exercise in the morning. See Sharon back there, still under the bridge waiting to come through. Beautiful little spot. Like I say, Adderley Locks. And you can just see in the bottom there is the next one. So they're not too far apart anyway. But we're soon going to have to decide what we're going to do. Whether we're going to carry on, turn around and go back. Because we've got the flight of 15 coming up, and I don't fancy going down only to find out that the lock gate's not going to be open until next week, and then we've got to come back up to 15. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. Nice day.
So we're just in lock 2 of Orderly flight. What we tend to do is Paul will go down. Once he's opened these gates, I'll come in while he's gone down to put some water in the next lock. I usually shut the gate and then start one paddle going, and it just keeps us running nice and smooth.
Right, we're at lock number 4 in the flight. Lovely scenery. Sharon up at the lock up there, just straining it to come down. And a bit of news about the flight. Rookie mistake really. Well, only been boating 10 years. What did we do this morning? We didn't check the book. So there's a winding hole at the top of this flight, and then there's nothing between here and the flight. So that means you got it, we are going through. No choice, I'm afraid. If we'd have looked at the book, I guess we might have pulled up and checked out what was happening, but we didn't. So, you know, hey-oh, we'll share the locks and it won't be too bad, and hopefully we've made the right decision, or it's been made for us. Catch you later.
So this is Adderley, not Alderley locks, my mistake earlier, but this is the bottom lock. So we're through, and then we've just got the Alderley flight to do, which is about 15, as you can see. It's brightening up, sun's out.
Right, here we go. You can see Sharon just in the background there, and we're just approaching the very first lock of the autumn flight. There we go. I'll turn that way around and you can just see it in the distance there. I'm not going to film all the way down because it's busy stretch, so and the bywashers are awful coming down in, and especially upwards. So I'll do a bit of filming, but not too much. Okay, and let's see how long it takes us. It's now about 5 to 10.
Okay, so we've just come through the first lock, and luckily we've met somebody who was just coming out. So that's one little bit of less effort that we need. Obviously we've left our gates open so they can pop straight in, and let's be hopeful that we're meeting people and it's one up, one down. It'd be good if we could do that.
Right, we're now between lock number 3, number 4. There's Sharon holding the boat, and here's lock number 4, which we're just filling. I said there was a boat in front, and there they are, very nice couple. But I was wrong, to be honest. There's not a boat in front, there are 4 boats in front, but luckily there's a few coming up. So hopefully we can swap and do whatever. But there's a market apparently this weekend down at the bottom of the flight. So that's why there's lots of boats around, because the traders are all coming up to try and make some money after lockdown.
Somebody's put a little ladybird on top of the bollard. Little stone ladybird. Cute. So we're in the Alderley itself now. We've got a nice little needlework shop there and a canal shop, and really well maintained dining and everything else. You've got the water point and the services, and we're just going to carry on through, and we're just going to crack on to Nantwich. You tired, Paul?
Hungry, thirsty. Here we are. This is Hack Green Lock, which is the second of 2 isolated ones after Auckland flight, and I believe it's the last 2 before we go into Nantwich, which is where we're heading for today. We'll get to Nantwich, go and do a little bit of shopping, and see how the fancy takes us, see if we're adding more news about the closure on the Middlewich branch.